we weren't live.
We had a free run for a minute.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to this even shorter now, recap of the live event we've had up at Pennine Manor in Huddersfield. We had about 120 people here. Me and Mark and Chris were doing a live event. I don't know where he is. He's propping bar up somewhere.
Bound to be, isn't he?
Yeah, having a bottle of witch piss. Top his pints of beer up, but he's been swilling all day.
It's on an IV drip.
But a very eventful day. Everyone's enjoyed themselves. Everyone's full of information. I think their eyes were popping out a little bit with some of the stuff we were saying to them. You carried on from our Asher research with Beatles information.
That's right. Yeah, I took up the baton and continued the Beatles type data. And these poor people were just getting bashed over the head with it all day long. But I don't think anyone was actually getting bored.
No.
Because I said at the start of my talk, it's going to be Beatles overload. But they're such a fascinating group to talk about. There's no end of synchronicities and just fascinating stuff. And it's our job to bring it all together and present it in some meaningful fashion.
Yeah, hopefully we do that, and we do it where people enjoy it. It's I don't know, it's an interesting concept doing it live. And what I'd like to do is, the reason I'm testing this out here, hopefully you can hear us. This is not on anything spectacular mic-wise, just on the laptop mic and camera. But we're hoping in the future we'll be able to do a live YouTube stream on here. So I reckon that might be a goer. And anybody in the chat there, if you can let us know if you can hear all this okay.
Well, there's Chris at the bar then.
Yeah, I think
the bar.
If you can hear this okay, that'd be great.
Evidently they can.
Evidently they can, yeah. So there's a possibility we better use the presentations on here for the live event. So that will get beamed onto the screen. People will see the presentations on there.
Yep.
So that is hopefully, maybe not this next time, but the one after we do here, can set it up live. That'd be an interesting one.
It will, yeah. Another one in July.
Another one in July 5th.
Yep.
And just to let you know, we are organising one, me, Mark and Chris, down in London at the Comedy Club. I can't remember the name. Do you remember the name?
Backyard Comedy Club, Bethnal Green, East London.
So that'll be on the 27th of September, it's a Saturday. We'll only be able to do 3 hours there because it's a comedy club and they only allow certain time scales. But if it works out right, and we get enough people in for the comedy club, then they'll let us do it again, which will be another good
so call
venue.
It Sheep Farm in Smoke.
Yeah, Sheep Farm in Smoke. Yeah. You're not bad at these accents, are you? I noticed you were doing a Scouse accent.
Yeah, I did my Paul McCartney earlier, didn't I?
Yeah. Okay, then we're going to call it.
Sorry.
Go on, mate, go on.
What happened was we did a sleeve for a record called Abbey Road. Even the sleeve gets applause. Billy Shears.
But yeah, so we were. Has Don put a little weight on Mark Bajerski? Cheeky bastard. I've actually lost weight. Cheeky twat. Just because you're a rake. All right, we'll call it a day. We're all very tired. We just thought we'd try this out.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, we just thought we'd try this out. It's interesting how you can utilise this satanic podcasting equipment for our own uses.
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, then. Take it easy, everybody.
That's the shortest show you've ever done.
It is the shortest show I've ever done, yeah. It is.
Don't feel right if you're not going off at about 500 tangents.
Well, we could go on for an hour, but I know
we could, but there's not really a lot of points.
No. Just yapping nonsense for an hour. All right, then. Well, we'll see you later.
Bye.
See you next time, Bill.
There we go.